been another week of border news. We're here to give you the rundown. I'm Alexis Wilkins, and this is Keeping Tabs, brought to you by the American Border Story. Lawmakers descended upon a Baltimore ICE facility, stating that they were being intentionally kept out, racing the law firms that will represent their interests to sue ICE, not for justice, but to pump campaign donations. A dozen representatives are suing the Trump administration for unlawful obstruction of congressional oversight. But the truth here is that if your official statement is, "we had to bang on the door," it sounds like you probably didn't go through due process to be admitted to the facility, though worth noting, these people aren't fans of actual due process anyway. ICE officers are facing an uptick in assaults, surging by over 830%, showing us that the people doing the hard work protecting the rights of American citizens and taking illegal immigrants off of our streets are taking the heat, and we law-abiding citizens thank them for it. The previous administration listed over $350 million taxpayer dollars worth of unused border materials, further proving they could have secured the border, but just didn't want to. These materials are being looked into to make their way back to federal government to finish the wall. Now, I have been to the border. I have seen the poor state of the border fences that were considered good enough under Biden. Stacks of these materials simply sitting around waiting to either be used or deteriorate. Of course, this was about a year and a half ago now, so hopefully these materials are going to be put to better use. ICE arrested an illegal immigrant from Guatemala in Rhode Island after he was released by Rhode Island authorities despite being charged with multiple child crimes and having an active ICE detainer. This is exactly what this admin and their policy is aiming to mitigate, is these situations where violent criminals are released on the street, never again to show up for a court date. The age of law and order has begun, and ICE isn't tolerating violent criminals on the streets. The work this administration is doing is crucial, and we're here every step of the way to show the American people what they voted for, to help injured families and survivors advocate for themselves and others, and make sure that American citizens never again have to endure the pain of pain. This is Keeping Tabs, presented by the American Border Story. I'm Alexis Wilkins.